evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cliff Mitchell, principal of Mission Hills High School. On behalf of the staff, faculty, governing board members, Stacy Carlson, Jamie Chamberlain, interim superintendent, Dr. Tiffany Campbell, assistant superintendent, Henry Voros, and acting assistant superintendent, Gabriela Gomez, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to this evening's commencement ceremony honoring the Mission Hills High School graduating class of 2021. At this time, I would ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, performed by Mission Hills Wind Symphony under the direction of Mr. Michael Tram. Thank you. You may be seated. Grizzlies, this evening, I actually feel overjoyed at finally getting a chance to have all of us together in one place and the chance to actually finally meet some of you in person. The past 15 months have challenged all of us. Every person here and at home has struggled in one way or another. For most, it was a year of self-discovery. Mind you, not by choice, and not necessarily consciously, but certainly discovery nonetheless. We were forced into unprecedented situations that made us determine what works for us and what doesn't. That made us develop resilience, communication skills, technology skills, leadership, and even define who we are as individuals, and of course, that reaffirmation of who we are as a community. Now, Grizzlies, most of you probably don't know that prior to becoming an administrator, I was a history teacher. So forgive me for the impending history lesson, but technically, it is your last day at school. You see, recently I was reading an article by a university professor who theorized that our nation has had several greatest generations. Now, many of us will all instantly recognize the term and associate it with the generation who was raised through the Great Depression and pulled us through World War II. Most of you here were talking about your grandparents or great-grandparents. His theory extends beyond that generation, however. He speculates that there are maybe perhaps 3 greatest generations, all roughly 75 to 80 years apart. He proposed that our founding fathers were the first of our greatest generations, followed by another greatest generation that found our country at odds with itself during the Civil War and post-Civil War, and then the Great Depression, World War II generation that I spoke of. Each of these were born from crises that affected our nation, our people. Each needed us to unite as a nation, to come together. Today, as we step out of our homes and our community, and we're moving towards a post-pandemic era, we are here to gather and celebrate all of you. I ask all of our parents, our grandparents, faculty and staff, in the audience and at home to consider the notion that before us may be the next greatest generation. You see, Grizzlies, you are all aware of how a collective attitude, setting aside our differences and confronting common enemies, unite us. In many ways, you are more prepared than previous generations to face challenges of tomorrow. You have insights into the human condition and have a better understanding of how culture affects all of us. In many ways, you possess a greater understanding of what it takes to come together as a society than we had at your age. It's time to move beyond our campus and share what you have learned with the world. In that sharing, I would also encourage all of you to find your passions. And I'm not talking about your academic passions, mind you. I'm talking about your life passions. Those things that you do for you, the things that you do for fun. Continue to develop and cultivate those passions and share them with others. For me, one of my passions, as many of you know, is photography. It helped me find my balance during this pandemic. As I look through a lens, I can see things clearer from different angles, closely, or even at a distance. And yet I don't think I've ever taken a picture where I've said, ah, that one's perfect. But I keep coming back to it. I learn, I try something a little bit different every day, a different angle, a different aperture to let more light in, something like that. And I learn how to do it just a little bit better each day. I strive for that perfect shot. But I also acknowledge that it's more about the experiences along the way than anything else. Speaking of perfect shots, thank you for indulging me for a moment. And I'm probably definitely going to put that one on my IG account today. Class of 2021, you are Grizzly Strong. You have all been tested. You have proven you are resilient, have an understanding of self-advocacy, communication, what it means to be united, and definitely a solid background in the use of technology. Take ownership of who you are. Take ownership of those traits. Find your passions, become lifelong learners. Take care of one another and become the leaders we know you are. Congratulations, Grizzlies. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Mission Hills High School Teacher of the Year, Amy Kivett.
Good evening. I am Amy Kivett, a teacher at Mission Hills, and it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictory speaker for the Mission Hills class of 2021. During the final month of school, 193 students were notified of their eligibility to apply to address their class at graduation as the valedictory speaker. Through a competitive application and audition process, Jaden Honig headed to Stanford University to pursue a major in bioengineering, was chosen by the committee to speak tonight. Please join me in welcoming Jaden to the stage.
Good evening. First, I would like to thank you all for the opportunity to appear before the families, administrators, teachers, and students of the Mission Hills graduating class of 2021. Fellow graduates, congratulations. We've made it through. After 4 years of clouded bathroom mirrors, awkward yearbook pictures, and unusual high school relationships, we finally found the light at the end of the tunnel. I know I don't speak for just myself when I say it wasn't easy. This past year especially taught us the importance of rising above the challenge. And although this year has magnified all of our differences, there's one beautiful thing we all have in common. We bleed Cardinal. In fact, let this year be a reminder of the grit and the strength that is characteristic of each and every Grizzly here today. As the first Mission Hills graduating class to experience a global pandemic of these proportions, compounded with isolation and uncertainty that left us feeling disconnected and unmotivated, we are still here together, graduating and more ready than ever to take on the next challenge. And after finally passing this major milestone, we're reminded that it is only one of many to come. Over this past year, we've had to lock ourselves in our homes and hide our faces in public. But after over a year of hiding, it's time to take off your mask and show the world who you want to be. If you don't know the answer to that question yet, let me remind you that we have the unique privilege of youth. Life is absolutely brimming with possibility, if you know where to look. And luckily, we have decades to dedicate to our search. That being said, as we walk across the stage and step into the next chapter of our lives, it is time to open your eyes. Our search has now officially begun. Of course, the idea of being an adult is daunting, especially when some of you haven't even gotten your driver's license. But allow me to provide you some reassurance. As I was reminded by this adorable Pixar movie Soul just this past year, we're not living this life to find a purpose or chase an ambition. We're here because it's special just to be. And as someone who has had the unique privilege of experiencing almost each and every one of you, I can promise that's more than enough. And although I'm clueless as to what our future holds, I know exactly what I'm going to do with my life and what I hope you all will do as well. I'm going to live every minute of it. Make it a great life, Grizzlies.
Congratulations. So your name is in this one.
Okay.
The one that your mom's holding right now, your name is not
Okay.
in. At this point, I would like to recognize several students with 3 different awards. In total, these 21 graduates will be recognized for their extraordinary accomplishments and for adding to the legacy of Mission Hills over the course of their high school careers. The first set of awards is the Principal's Commendation. And these awards are bestowed upon graduates who have demonstrated remarkable character, notable leadership, and who have overcome adversity with courage, dignity, and grace beyond their years. Regardless of their own circumstances, these young men and women have left a remarkable impression upon our school, their peers, and the community. Please help me in recognizing and congratulating the following 15 Principal Commended graduates. I would ask that you all wait till all 15 names are read, and then we'll rock out. Honorees, please come to the stage as your name is called. Leanna Bellman. Hendrix Bigard. Jaden Honig. Tien Kim Huen. Jasmine Jones. Abigail Larson. Emily Luong. Leanne Lai. Rebecca Mendez Conseco. Brian Mir. Anahi Moreno Vasquez. Jessica Persano. And Nicole Satchel. During our drive-through graduation ceremony on Monday, 2 of our students were presented with the Principal's Commendation Award as well. Please help me recognize Reese Devison and Jonah Richardson as we congratulate all of our awardees this evening. Give it. Can you help find these kids? Sure, thank you. Next, I would like to present the Silver Tip. This award is going out to 5 graduates tonight who have distinguished themselves through their unwavering dedication to Mission Hills. The Silver Tip Award, named in honor of our mascot, the Grizzly, is inscribed with the words, "For exceptional contribution to Mission Hills High." Please help me congratulate 5 Silver Tip Award winners. And again, please hold your applause. Our first Silver Tip this evening, Tyson Chavez. Andrew Deep Tran. Sarah Huffman. Austin Schultz. And Paige Sindelius. Just stand up there for me. Andrew.
Nice job, graduates.
Finally, I would like to present Mission Hill's most prestigious award, the Golden Grizzly. The Golden Grizzly is presented to a graduating senior who most exemplifies the values we hold dear at Mission Hills. The Golden Grizzly is inscribed with the words, "Most Outstanding Graduate," for exceptional achievement, leadership, and service. This year, I consider it my privilege to honor a young woman who not only embodies those ideals, but perhaps more importantly, has helped remind me, and I trust each of you, the power and significance of simply being kind, generous, and joyous. Please help me in honoring and congratulating the Golden Grizzly of Mission Hills class of 2021, Miss Emma Krantz.
That's awesome.
Now, Grizzlies, it is my honor to present the Mission Hills High School graduating class of 2021 to the San Marcos Unified School Board President, Ms. Stacy Carlson. Ms. Carlson, I can attest that these seniors receiving diplomas have fulfilled the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of California and the San Marcos Unified School Board. I recommend that these diplomas and these seniors be joined together. At this time, I would like to introduce the San Marcos Unified School Board President, Stacy Carlson.
Mr. Mitchell, on behalf of the Board of Education of the San Marcos Unified School District, it is an honor to accept the Mission Hills High School class of 2021. We wish you continued success as you move on from Mission Hills. Congratulations to you all.
Board members, district representatives, counselors, team leaders, please take your places. Class of 2021, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
Leanne Lee. Akash Mahajan.
Malachi Gabriel Allen.
Caitlin Mandel.
Audrey Lynn Arellano.
Diana Martinez.
Morgan Elizabeth Arnold.
Caitlin Mata Villa Melendez.
Sydney Jordan Ash.
Tegan McCullough.
Ethan Hale Austin.
Azura McLaughlin.
Alexander Joshua Bally.
Rebecca Mendez Canseco.
Lindsay Joy Belliati.
Lisbeth Mendoza Lopez.
Lena Bellman.
Cole Mincy.
Joshua Belt.
Brian Meir.
Ryan David Benner.
Chloe McCormick.
Joshua Luke Bergeron.
Anaí Marino Vasquez.
Harrison Thomas Blacklock.
Brooke Mikulik.
Haley Dean Basha.
Madison Monroe.
Jane Bunguson.
You can take it all. Seth Moore.
Joseph Bromley.
Giovanna Morales.
Nicholas Elijah Capizone.
Samantha Morelli.
Diana Cardenas Ortega.
Lisbeth Mosqueda.
Sandra Cervantes Bonilla.
Jennifer Munoz.
Irene Shiwan Chang.
Valeria Nahara Cervantes.
Tyson Chavez.
Michaela Andrea Nariño.
Martha Sarai Chavez Villanueva.
Christopher Navarro.
Kiana Mylin Chang.
Sahirinath Narella.
Cynthia Cisneros.
Jane Knight.
Braden Ian Clark.
Riley Nolan.
Sarai Cobian Ramirez.
Anna Oros.
Joseph Diego Collin.
Chloe Orozco Myers.
Eben Joseph Covarrubias.
Adrian Renee Ortega.
Joshua Francois Kriesman.
Carissa Ava Ortiz.
Ricardo Cruz.
Gabriela Palafox.
Juan Diego Cruz Osorio.
Dushin Pantich.
Alyssa May Colbert Crouch.
Natasha Pasquale.
Michaela Marie David.
Elijah Penner.
Garrett Lee Davis.
Jalina Perea.
Micaela Dominique Chua Daza.
Jimena Perez Martinez.
Edna Lidoris De Leon.
Jessica Persano.
Valerie Marie De Leon.
Lindsay Peterson.
Adriana De Paz.
Timothy Foff.
Francis Cadusale del Carmen.
Elizabeth Ramirez.
Yvette Viviana Diaz.
Natalie Ramirez.
Andrew Kang Deep Tran.
Sonia Ramos.
Georgia Dolcas.
Lucas Reynolds.
Haley Marie Elders.
Brianna Reynoso.
Fayez Olabi Iabi.
Micah Robine.
Ryan Shong Ferriolin.
Jose Rocha.
Carolyn Elizabeth Fenn.
Caden Rogers.
Monica Ferrer.
Luis Enrique Romero Ramirez.
Jacob Thomas Finley.
Ruby Rosas.
Evan Orlando Funk.
Matthew Rosen.
Joshleen Angela Galutera.
Emily Ruiz.
Daniel William Galler.
Amira Salome Sakir.
Leticia Gonzalez.
Kaylee Nicole San Juan.
Josue Guerrero Ramirez.
George Sanders.
Alexa Guzman Lopez.
Nicole Satchel.
Aaron Edward Hamilton.
Austin Schultz.
Ivana Milon Hassan.
Zachary Severino.
Maher Hassan.
Ali Shearer.
Micaela Angelica Hawkins.
Caleb Sherlock.
Ethan Joshua Hildesheim.
Devin Sim.
Alyssa Kaylin Izquierdo.
Isabella Sly.
Jaden Christina Honig.
Brooke Smith.
Ariana Elizabeth Hushmandi.
Kyle Smith.
Avery Elizabeth Huffer.
Alexis Soloff.
Sarah Nicole Huffman.
Brandon Soloff.
Tien Huen.
Eva Soloff.
Tien Kim Huen.
Hazel Soriano.
John Marcelo Isbani.
Haley Stoner.
Ariana Alejandra Jordan.
Paige Sundalius.
Nicolina Katanik.
Kyla Sutton.
Yumi Grace Kawata.
Madeline Thomas.
Abby Kyotum.
Chloe Toper.
Isabella King.
Joshua Torres.
Hannah Elizabeth Klakowski.
Darren Tran.
Kellyanne Marie Knox.
Miguel Trejo.
Emma Rose Kranz.
Christine True.
Connor James Lamb.
Charlie Tren.
Abigail Victoria Larson.
Riley Turner.
John Huang Lei.
Michaela Vasquez.
Michael Owen Lagayan.
Xander Vilayson.
Jason Allen Loftus.
Christopher Villa.
Cuauhtemoc Xavier Lona.
Nathan Vin.
Evelyn Leslie Lopez.
Jordan Whistler.
Andrea Liliana Lozano.
Jessica Wild.
Juliana Lozano.
Lillian Wilson.
Emily Luong.
Gavin Wolf.
Yancy Alejandro Cobian.
Esther Sean.
Brian Martinez Torres.
Keaton Yadav.
Malia Marie Abeda.
Bryce Matthew Leopard.
Ashley Areli Acosta.
Miguel Andres Ledesma.
Perseus Jared Austria Aguirre.
Vanessa Leiva Maciel.
Layla Christine Albaran.
Caitlin Letachuk.
Madai Alcaraz.
Jimena Loa.
DeAndre Quignon Alexander.
Ariel Luna Lopez Fafita.
Journey Malethia Alexander.
Christian Eliseo Lopez.
Talal Ali.
Diana Natalie Lopez.
Gael Salvador Alvarado Cruz.
Jason Lopez.
Allison Amy Amato.
Maria Victoria Lopez.
Daniel Amaya.
Miguel Lopez.
Jonathan Ambris.
Roman Luciano Lopez.
Victor Ambrosio Madrigal.
Roxalana Namare Lopez.
Alexandra Val Angeles.
Carolina Lopez Vasquez.
Jason Angeles Marino.
Valeria Berenice Lopez Angulo.
Areli Reina Antonio.
Justin Travis McKinnon.
Marilyn Isabel Apodaca.
Emiliano Magaña Lara.
Elaine Teodoro Tungal Armian.
Ryan Mactavid Zavid.
Olivia Sabrina Armenta.
Daruv Mahida.
Ali H. Asi.
Carlo Joshua Maldonado.
Gabriela Astorga Saraiva.
Raúl Marín.
Alexander Joseph Avila.
Thomas Anthony Marone.
Ashley Guadalupe Avila.
Brian Ethan Martinez.
Eric Avila.
Isaac Martinez.
Fernanda Avila.
Jaime Martinez.
Alejandro Ayala.
Jonathan Alejandro Martinez.
Atoni Aspitia León.
Oscar Bautista Martinez.
Ricky Zacharias Barlow.
Tanik Connor Matus.
Caitlin Elizabeth Bauer.
Angel Mejia Mendoza.
Stephanie Bautista Juarez.
Hector Mendez Mentado.
Brenda Yesenia Bautista Teodoro.
Alvin Carlo Mendoza.
Diego Gabriel Bedoya Martinez.
Itmael Mendoza.
Maximus Agustín Belloso.
Ava Rose Mahaley.
Jimilith Samantha Benitez.
Amy Caitlin Miller.
Estrella Benitez Barrera.
Isaac Kainoa Miller.
Jonathan Benito.
Michael Harry Miller.
Bo Alexander Berkelo.
Lila Seda Miri.
Camilla Bernal.
Taylor Jade Marie Mitchell.
Luis Alfredo Bibiano.
Eric Morales.
Hendrix Corbin Bigart.
Anthony Moreno Valdovinos.
Olivia Maxine Boisvert.
Aiden Christopher Murray.
Alice Andra Bovey.
Logan Alex Murray.
Molly Rebecca Boyd.
Natalie Victoria Nastre.
Raven Zaire Louise Bradley.
Brittany Chris Navarro.
Jack Brown.
Scott Timothy Noel.
Lucas P. Burke.
Ricardo Nunez.
Inabi Kathleen Burrows.
Fernando Nunez Uribe.
Elisa Byfield.
Leslie Noemi Ochoa.
Deja Pauline Bird.
Emily Sydney Ojeda.
Eduardo Caballero.
Julio Oliva Molina.
Scarlett Giselle Caucho Arrojo.
Mark Olmos.
Thomas T. Codwell.
Megan Alexis Opalik.
Corey Jacob Kennedy.
David Orlav.
Christian Canseco.
Jonathan Alexis Orozco.
María Marcela Cabrajal Ortega.
Annalie Orozco.
Leah Adela Carranza.
Daniel Orozco.
Aaron Scott Castiglione.
Jonathan Michael Ortiz.
Alondra Castillo.
Sheila Padilla.
Valentina Castillo Solache.
Aslan Jacker Pagakis.
Brianna Castillo Lucas.
Aniela Jocelyn Palacios Martinez.
Christine Castro.
Nathan Christopher Picarraro.
Oscar Daniel Cayetano.
Gerald Joseph Peña.
Nina Simone Chambers.
Carolyn Perez.
Ivan Cisneros.
Damian Elijah Phillips.
Austin Matthew Cole.
Benjamin Mario Pichardo.
Alexis Colleen Alcantara.
Sarah Victoria Pickering.
Jimmy Michael Contreras Jr.
Cesar Pioquinto.
Alexandra Carolina Corrales.
Eric Rafael Ponce.
Ashlyn Lee Kwan.
Samantha Poppet.
Citlali Paola Cruz.
Yoseira Pozo Soto.
Priscila Ruby Cruz.
Giancarlo Preciado Barba.
Selena Cruz Aspitia.
Noah Pratzler.
David Alexander Cruz Barreto.
Nicholas Rabito.
Kenneth Jair Cruz Matias.
Daniela Ramirez Merino.
Joshua Cruz Morales.
Wendy Lynette Ramos.
Christian Matthew Cuenca.
Andrew Lamont Reed.
Cesar Quinn.
Aiden Reese.
Diego Anthony Zarnowski.
Angelique Elsa Reyes.
Evan Fernand de Jesus.
Areli Jasmine Reyes.
Carolina Alejandra Delgado.
Chelsea Monique Reyes.
Kevin Delgado.
Ashley Reyes Silva.
Selma Meliani Delgado.
Abigail Magali Reyes Ibarra.
Camden Reed Despain.
Nicole Rose Marie Ryder.
Sarah Nicole Diaz.
Emily Irene Rivera.
Teresa Leticia Diaz Perez.
Michael Felix Rivera.
Neil Robert Dibos.
Dulce Maria Riveros Gres.
Ding Yao Pao Chao.
Victoria Robles Marquez.
David Seth Dominguez.
Cesar Andre Rodriguez.
Pablo Dominguez Lopez.
Dania Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Giovanni Dominguez Raya.
María Estefany Rodriguez.
Sky Marie Dragna.
Nicole Caitlin Rodriguez.
Leah Marie Duckworth.
Brisa Vanessa Rodriguez Davila.
Alondra Dueñas.
Juan Andrés Rojas.
Torrin Samuel Duffin.
Olivia Ann Rojas.
Randall Arthur Dule.
Dayanara Roman.
Haley Lynn Duquette.
Emily Marissa Rosas.
Carly Grace Duran.
Valente Rosas Vasquez.
Emily Faith Ames.
Julian Tyler Rotes.
Brianna D. Enciso.
Cameron James Rosas.
Mia Esfandiari.
Isaac Rubio.
Katrina Ray Estores.
Randall Rubio.
Andrew Jacob Evitz.
Andrea Reese Gonzalez.
Leanne May Ferrer.
Ethan Derek Sace.
Shatavia Yashay Finnell.
Jared Alejandro Salas.
Keegan Joseph Aconi Fioco.
Ethan Sally.
Alexis Gabrielle Fish.
Alexander Reed Sanchez.
Torrin Connor Fletcher.
Emmanuel Sanchez.
Theodore Flores.
Pilar Campos Sanchez.
Nicole Marie Foos.
Jair Sanchez Medrano.
Riley Fountain.
Genevieve Yesenia Santos Cisneros.
Montejo Alexander Francisco Mateo.
Diana Sarabia.
Andrew Patrick Franey.
Natalie Saunders.
Kyle William Funk.
Jacob Thomas Shackle.
Leona Fernanda Garcia.
Jade Scott.
Ricardo Garcia Jr.
Quincy Lee Scott.
Shelly Inez Gaspar.
Brandon Thomas Silva.
Nebosha Gavrilovich.
William Javier Scow.
Jordan Daniel Goggin Aguirre.
Tiana Skirbeck.
Miguel Angel Gomez Jr.
Trevor Luke Snade.
Aaron Gonzalez.
Caitlin Solorio.
Esmeralda Gonzalez.
Gabriela Luis Sotelo.
Jocelyn Gonzalez Hernandez.
Manuel Sotelo Mendoza.
Christian Devin Gonzalez Ponce.
Luis Soto.
Seth Randall Goodman.
George Thomas Stevens V.
Drake J. Gorman.
Dylan James Strichter.
Daniel Guerra.
Parker Aiden Stiles.
Enrique Guzman Fonseca.
Abigail Jasmine Suarez.
Brooke Marie Hall.
Katie Suarez Quiroz.
Kamel Yasser Hamida.
Aiden Suteo.
Zachary R. Hamilton.
Isaac Tabares.
Stacy May Hancock.
Leila Tabuada.
Solon Hannah.
Marquise Taylor.
Jared Matthew Hansen.
Sky Tamina Donnell.
Andrea Hernandez.
Gianna Templeton.
Andrew Hernandez.
Aaron John Thompson.
Diana Hernandez.
Matthew Riley Thompson.
Israel Hernandez.
Caleb Tinoi Samoa.
Nayeli Hernandez.
Devin Scott Toner.
Sofia Victoria Hernandez.
Dalia Torres Elorza.
Diana Hernandez Cayetano.
Stephanie Guadalupe Torres Barajas.
Brian Ismael Hernandez Cesareo Rojas.
Without accent. Oh, to review. To review.
Okay. Jasmine Destiny Tubiartes.
Ramon Hernandez Jr.
Roger Uptoncraft.
Daniel Hernandez Vigil.
Angelique Isabella Valdivia.
Corina Adela Herrera.
Areli Valladares Villanueva.
Arlet Itzel Herrera Martinez.
Bianca Leslie Vasquez.
Dominic Hickenbottom.
David Vasquez Carreno.
Maddie Ray Holobovich.
Congratulations.
Diana Velasquez.
Marlo Huff.
Karen Velez Barrios.
Adam Huberts.
Itzana Jacqueline Verduzco.
Michaela Michelle Yvonne Huff.
Hugo Villalon Jr.
Luis Gerardo Ibarra Villagran.
Anna Marie Voorhees.
Bryce Andrew Ignatiak.
Sebastian Anthony Watts.
Haley Taylor Isbell.
Aubrey Claire Wagner.
Gabrielle Grace Israel.
Nathan Wasserman.
Carolina Jaimes Garcia.
Samantha White.
Nathan Michael Jimenez.
Noah Dalton Joseph Wienhoff Scales.
Julian Jimenez Corona.
Richard Davis Williams.
Daniel Javier Johnson.
Caden Hunter Willis.
Jasmine Jones.
Cameron Bo Woolsey.
River Dean Jordan.
Sierra Workman.
Vanessa Elena Juarez.
Jesus Martin Yanez.
Stone Vincent Jurgensen.
Benjamin Yee.
Ryan George Kaler.
Se-Young Yoon.
Mia Jolie Keynes.
Cheyenne Young.
Alexandra Manon Kaplan.
Jacqueline Sarate.
Christian Richard Eugene Katnick.
Uriel Cepeda.
Lily Aroxy Nisley.
Ileana Cipon.
Israel Rivera. Raven Martin.
Thank you. I would like to invite the senior class officers from the Mission Hills class of 2021 to please join me on stage to lead the class through the tassel ceremony. Lily, Leanne, Megan, Dusan, will you please join me on the stage?
Yeah.
Once everybody's here, and then please stand. You guys didn't pause yesterday. Make sure you guys pause.
Okay, pause.
Yep, let them stand
So
first.
pause right after this. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Will the class of 2021 please stand?
Ready? Okay.
At this time,
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
At this time, graduates of Mission Hills High School, please move your tassel from the right to the left side. Congratulations, we did it! Group hug, group hug. Yes, please, yes, please!
Congratulations to all of our graduates. Guests, at this time, please, our graduates will participate in a recessional out of the stadium and across campus. Please meet your son or daughter in the parking lot. Thank you and have a great evening.